Such a wonderful opportunity for her to be around a lot of different girls and women with different musical perspectives and styles, and a chance for her to explore a different way of expression that she didn't have a chance to do before.
With the schools not teaching music, it fills a gap for a lot of kids. They can't afford to learn, private lessons or whatever.
I think it helps the girls build confidence. I know my daughter was really interested in music, but hadn't had any formal lessons or experience, and so she came away with it really being a lot more confident with her abilities to learn music and to perform.
I think it's a fantastic experience for girls in the community. One, because they get to interact with all kinds of different kids from all over the Metro Detroit area. The music part and the music lessons are really fantastic, but beyond that, I think the workshops they get to do and being surrounded by this fabulous group of really positive women who are just encouraging and supportive.
First time my daughter did the program was last summer, and I think the best part about it for her was seeing women, strong, powerful, smart, intelligent, creative women as mentors, as models, as examples. She hung out all week with them, and to me that was the most powerful part.
She just became more confident in her own way of doing things and in her own physical appearance. She's not a typical kid, and by being able to be around other women who may present themselves in a non-traditional manner, she felt more confident in herself. So just in her own physical appearance, which when you're a little girl is a really big thing.
My daughter thinks she's like a Jimi Hendrix now. She isn't, but she thinks she is. So yeah, her confidence has grown as far as her ability to play.
You can definitely see this sense of leadership and strength building as the week went on, and I can see how that is even carried out into school and her relationships with her friends outside of school too.
She definitely came out of her shell much more this past summer, and she was a DJ for the program, but for the whole week she really got into it, and she enjoyed it and made so many great new friends too.
She was really proud of her performance, and she was actually a little embarrassed at times about it, but she was super. She didn't just beam, after we would show it to her grandma or grandpa or a friend or something. And so I think she had a lot of pride.
Oh, well, basically what I got was a minute-by-minute, blow-by-blow of what she did all day. I mean, she loved it from the minute she was there until she went home. I mean, because really that's a long day. I mean, kids are gone from 9 to 5. That's a long day to put in. That's like a day of work. And she was never tired. She could not wait to get back the next day and was very disappointed when it was over. So it was pretty great.
Always excited about the next day.
They couldn't wait to get there. They actually woke up on time in the middle of the summer to get there. It wasn't like a struggle to get them there. They were really looking forward to it. And after the first day, when they got there and saw what was going on, they were like, oh, just guess what I learned today, or guess what I did today. And so it was really an exciting experience for them. They really liked it. So.
I think overall it was just a great confidence building experience to have that experience on stage and let them have the opportunity to write their own song rather than having to perform someone else's song. I think was also a really cool experience.
She was excited to be there, so she was getting up early and preparing, which was a little atypical for her. So I know it was something she really liked.
She seemed, she was very excited. I mean, she was ready to go back the next morning.
Honestly, I mean, I was completely blown away. I was not expecting such a big production. I wasn't expecting the kids to have been able to have learned or pulled off what they could do in one week. You know, the quality of the music that they played with their lyrics and their showmanship on stage, it was unreal. And the girls had so much fun. It was so obvious that they were all really into it.
For me, it was surprising. It was surprising to see how much she learned in such a short time. I was kind of nervous because I'm like, oh my God, what's she gonna do when she gets up there? But you know, she got up there, she performed, she was comfortable, and had a lot of fun.
It was not just exciting to see my own daughter, but it was so cool to see all of the girls up there just having a really fun time and being really proud of their work, and to see all the parents and community members and the volunteers there being really enthusiastic and cheering them on. I think it was just a really cool thing to be a part of.
If you listen to the recording of the song, you can hear me yelling like, DFG, because that was the Detroit Fun Girls, and that was me yelling because I was so just amazed by it, you know?
Girls can really have an opportunity to just get it all out there, you know, just be as brave and brash and rude and bold as they want to be, which so often in our culture, girls are told they can't be any of those things, and so it's such a great opportunity for them just to go totally all out.
I think, you know, it gives them a voice that maybe they're not encouraged to have outside of that venue. And I think beyond that, this is particularly important because so often girls don't have the experience of seeing other women in front of a mic or up on stage playing, or if they go to the show, you know, they're kind of, you know, pushed into the background or left back. And so I think, you know, having a camp that is centered around like music and encouraging women to like get out there and play and make their own music and be part of their own scene, I think is phenomenal.
When girls can see that they can create, they're not just listeners passively to music, but that they are creators as well. I think that's true for women and anybody, I think, but I think for women in particular, that message doesn't get across as much in society as you see guys doing everything. And so I think the more conscious you can make young girls understand that they're creators, if not as much as even more so than the average guy, right? And so that they have a lot of creative energy in them, and so the more you can celebrate that, I think it just helps them become stronger people.
They need to do it. They just need to do it. It was the best experience for my daughter. She had so much fun. I know that she's already been telling some of her friends that they need to come and do it with her this summer. And I know that I've been telling other parents that they really should get their kids involved because it was just such a great experience. And I think it's really hard to find experiences like that for girls. Where there's like, you know, multiple aspects of not only, you know, the musical part, because you can find a science camp or you can find, you know, a music camp or you can find a theater camp, but you don't find anything else that combines, you know, all of the workshops and like this, you know, experience of like building positive self-esteem.
Definitely recommend it. I know my daughter enjoyed it, had a great time, learned a lot, made friends that now when she sees folks at like events like this, and she's like, okay, you know, it's really a good experience, and I think it's something that every girl should do.
It'll give your kids so much confidence in themselves, and then as a woman, as a girl, as an emerging woman, to be hanging out with a bunch of girls and women all week and creating, I think it's just, you know, it's a very unique experience. You're not going to find it anywhere else.